Making a suggestion because the way you have been doing as an you I just love someone being accountable for whatever else is doing. Like that donations that you have. I don't know if you can talk to some people, maybe they should give us some money to Arifa's wife. I'm just suggesting that she can just
Okay.
suggesting sha.
No problem. Thank you so much, Mommy Jokem, for that wonderful one. Gonna have to, it's not my money; it's the public's money, and I know the public understand what is going on, and I know even if I dip my hand inside it and I come back to tell the public like this is what the money was used for, they will not, in one way or the other, they might not question it, but we also have to look at some factors even before the money is being touched. And yeah, it's a good suggestion. We'll look into it. Even if I end the program now and I come back in the evening or tomorrow in the evening because of the X meeting, we can come back and give a feedback on that particular one. But as of now, even me, I cannot touch the money. But any decision that is going to be made on the money is going to be a general and a public accepted decision. So thank you so much, Mommy, for that one. Mommy, IOS, let's have you more.
Yeah, thank you so
Sorry, sorry, mommy. Sorry, the age talk. You are right for what you said. You are 100% right. Why? Because maybe some people will go other platform and be saying rubbish. I just love what you suggested. Very important. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mommy, IOS, let's have you more.
Thank you so much. I actually had that idea. I felt, yeah. Thank you, Mommy Jokems, for raising that, and also we appreciate the fact that you have to go through the normal, procedure to get approval to carry out such thing, which is okay, and we all understand. Yeah, the little I would like to contribute to this is based on the two songs that you played, the two songs of Mohbad, and you know, I just listened to the lyrics and I was like, we because I've not been listening to lyrics of songs, but there are times you can put some adjasa, you don't know which one is true, which one is,
Yeah.
But when I listened to it, I was like, is it that Mohbad never put adjasa in his song? Was he singing all things that were correct and happening exactly? And I could pick some things here, and there's nobody that cannot make mistake in this world. We should all know that, and our capability to bear pressure also differs. And the only reason I can say that is still keeping me, in support of this guy, is because of his person. The kind of person he is. I never met him. I don't know him. I don't know his brother. I don't know his sister. I don't know his father. But from this song, this is the only song that just grips my heart. This Daddy, I am sorry. And most of us who are Christians will say, at least you ask for forgiveness and things like that. When you ask for forgiveness, God will forgive you and things. So he already knew that he went astray at some point, but it was not his intention. It was due to a lot of pressure on him and the need, to want to do all he could to bring the family out of, poverty, which he tried. He said, Lati aye Genesis. Genesis means the beginning. He has been suffering. He has been going through a lot. And he went through all this because he knew he had a family that he wants, to give a good life to. He is the second child. He's and also the first son of the father. So no son will want to sit down, look at the state of the dad, and also want to believe that their family line should continue in such a situation. And that is why, he took it all upon himself. He said, my brothers are hungry. Where are the brothers now? Are they not the ones spending his money? But that is left to them, and that is left to God. He has played his own part. He has played his own role, in helping the family. Whether they realize it or not, whether they appreciate it or not, is left to them and God. Now, so, when I looked at it, because there was a time, the mother came out and was saying, no, I never left, I never left him for 10 years. And I was wondering, Mama, how can a son sing such a song? How can your precious son sing such a song if it is not something that actually happened and something that was painful to him? Because if it was not painful, he wouldn't put it in that song. These are the things he went through. These are the things that pressured his life. So you can't just come out from nowhere and say, no, nothing like that existed. So are you trying to tell us that all what your son was singing are all lies and he just fabricated everything? No, we won't believe that. Because the father has validated his own aspect, that he went to get Owo Lapo. He went to loan money for the boy to go to school. The father validated his own part of that story. And every one of us knows that the father never got a salary because he was a carpenter. And there are evidences of people that even worked at different sawmills, that said that they know the father very well, even when he comes to buy wood at the sawmill to do one or two things, that the father couldn't even afford to rent a truck to carry the wood back to his house, that he will carry it on his head. So don't come and tell us what doesn't exist. The father also corroborated this story by saying, yes, it was true. He had another wife after the mother left, and she maltreated, Mohbad. So why is it that it is your own aspect and you are not ready to take responsibility of your mistake and then, talk about it? Why do you have to want to clear everything and still put all the blame on Baba? Now you are now telling us that it was wrong. You were there. Are you trying to tell me that if you were there, this guy will sing such a song? Will he not sing a song that we praise you, knowing fully well that you went to the extreme even to be there for him? So he actually poured out his pain in this song. And the second song, which you played, Yawomi showed that Romipi, Ofemisi Lemon Fasiga, Kineko, Wapoki. Yeah, because look at this now. Okay, didn't it play out at a point when they were fighting in the car? They got to Orchid roundabout. You said you want to get out of the car. You want to go and lodge in an hotel. This came out from spending. Look at that kind of situation. Let's even imagine the fight was not too much. Okay, you now got down from the car. You went to lodge. And this guy is under pressure based on something. Won't he go and fasiga? He will definitely fasiga. So it's so painful, but I believe his journey in life, he really had left back a legacy that the family would never have imagined they could, that where their name could even reach in this world. He has placed them on, the highest pedestal that people can now even recognize the Aloba family. Although the situation that warranted this, is not the best, but at least it has happened. And now, it is just a simple question, my dear. What happened? What happened? If you can take responsibility of, having fun with your husband, enjoying life with your husband, you should be responsible to say, at least tell us what happened. If you don't want people to blame you for something you didn't do, if you don't want people to put what is not yours on, then why can't you just explain it as it is? Now, this is the same Baba that always has been called upon when there is fight. And remember, what is his name? Adura said, in the inquest that the relationship between Mohbad and CY was toxic. Am I right, Ish? He said they
Yeah.
had a toxic
Toxic
relationship and they
relationship.
used to argue a lot.
Yes.
That it is Baba that we always come and settle it.
You're right, man.
No, Mama Mohbad never talked about any has seen any toxic relationship. She only sees the money. She is you remember she said, mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣé o sùn tí mọ́jú is all about relationship, sleeping with a man. Is that the only thing they can think about in their life? Ṣé o sùn tí mọ́jú? Now, I will now query that part. Ṣé o sùn tí mọ́jú, does that mean she doesn't sleep with the guy in the same room always? That you have to be encouraging her to do that?
Ha!
Why? Because I can't imagine my mom. No, Ish. I can't imagine my mom coming to my house and asking me that kind of question.
Did you sleep with your husband?
Yes,
Come on.
How will my mommy be asking me that kind of question?
Wait.
What kind of question is that?
Did you sleep with your husband?
What kind of question
with
is
your
that?
wife? Did you sleep in the same bed with your wife? Is that a marriage?
No. If it's no. If it is not that. Who is speaking?
From your laugh.
Mama talk. Oh.
My name is Olayinka.
Yes, ma.
My name is Olayinka, and I choose to give myself God's love for the whole month. I may change my name tomorrow, but Olayinka speaking this morning. Thank you. I've been saying this thing for a long time that how can the mother-in-law be asking the daughter-in-law? This is someone you went to pay the dowry.
Yes,
someone you went to marry. I never heard this in my life. You know, when things are happening, things are unfolding, you want to like sit down and ask yourself, is this same life you are living? Is this same people that come from your tribe? Is it true that I'm hearing this for the first time? You got married to a young man that never proposed marriage to you because there's a proposal in marriage. This is a guy that you proposed to with a pregnant. I'm telling you, that's the way I see it. This is a guy that told his father, I want to do introduction. Now, if the father got there and find out it was engagement, that means to me the wife is paying a dowry of Mohbad. Forget it. That's the way my brain recorded it. Now, after paying the bride price for a man you so much care for and love, and you are living together, you still go and sleep in another room. So now, I now thought myself that is this guy sleeping with this pregnancy? When I said this, Mama Jokem was laughing. I said, are you sure Wunmi is the mother of Liam? There's fake pregnancy everywhere. I told Mommy Jokem that the Mommy Jokem will have to just see. And the same baby was giving birth in Alagbo. There was no record of birth. Who told you they did not see child from Anambra to come and present and say they have a baby? The same baby did not have placenta. I'm sorry. We are all Yoruba. If we are not all Yoruba, we are all Nigerians. The same baby you cannot lay claim to placenta. The same baby, the father was not sleeping. And I hear someone say the only one time the late Mohbad was able to sleep with that girl was even like he was forcing the woman to sleep with. So what are you doing in all this journey? What are you hiding? And I was saying it on the music platform in those days. I said, if you ask me my opinion on this baby, I said I will tell Wunmi, come. I want to first do maternal DNA between you and Liam. And that person was like, I said, yes, that's the first step for me. Oh, I'm not saying that is the way to go. I'm just saying my own. I'm sorry. Oh, and then that is the way I see it. When I prove that you are, because this is a lot of controversy upon a baby. This baby, you said the father did not get, the fact you are the one that said the whole war, that because you didn't give the placenta to the grandfather, that is why the father was hungry. And the real father of the baby is late now. We are now looking at it, okay, which hospital did you give birth at? We now understand that, okay, the baby was given birth in Ile Alagbo, the local way of giving birth. I will not crucify her for that. But in a case where we did not see placenta, I want us to even prove beyond conviction that this baby, I'm sorry, people might not see my own, but I'm just saying where my brain is taking me. Before I will prove the paternity, because we are talking now, the lady did not come out and say, okay, we did not give my father-in-law the placenta, but my husband have it and go and bury it in our land. Oh, my mother has it or someone had it. To me, the baby we are talking about is the first baby you give birth to, and there's no placenta. That's the first baby we have that we cannot prove there's placenta. And when I'm talking that there's no placenta, there are baby like that in Lagos too. When all this fracas, Facebook are fighting, you will hear so many things that you have never heard in your life. They will tell you, "Shebi wọ́n bá ẹ kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá nínú àpò ni." Kò lè ní placenta, no. So there are a lot of story. And then, where am I going this morning? This justice, I don't want to talk about Arifa because I know heaven is doing something that will surprise all of us about Arifa. Arifa will come out on hot. Arifa will come out strong. Arifa will come out to turn himself to the real activist. He has never registered to be an activist, but when he came out now, he has seen what is going on, what they want him to see in that, was it jail or remind? We call it remind. Now, you are seeing a lot of people that was there to even get justice. The people that were arrested for no reason. Arifa would have. So now God is placing Arifa another job, another work. So this time around, Arifa is coming out to now be the mouthpiece of the bottom people. I don't like to say poor people, because poor, when you say poor, I just see that it's something that comes from your heart. I will tell people, you don't call yourself poor. So where am I going on this Mohbad issue? When Mohbad sang 10 years and no see mommy, the mother says come out. Maybe the mother didn't understand very well what Mohbad.
Mommy ma, on that note, that's Mommy Olafle. On that note, ma, that's the reason why I posted this comment. This is 17th September 2023. This is the Cute Abiola's page. Someone just shared with me some couple of hours ago. He said, if we really want justice, that was back then, if we really want justice, Mohbad dad and mom needs to come together to be one on this matter. I met the mom. She said a lot. She has not been together with the dad for 15 years. You can continue, ma.
Sorry, Ish, ma. Sorry, ma. Please, if you look at this video, Ish, if you can get this video, you will see that the lady in front there is the younger sister to Iya Mohbad. And
Yes.
she was signaling to Cute Abiola that day, trying to show her hand that something is wrong mentally with her sister. Check that video and let's see it.
Wow. Okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and go and check it, ma. Mommy Olafle, you can continue.
Check the video and play it and let's see it. Oh.
We are going to prepare for X. We are going to prepare for
X.
Okay, Mommy Olafle, let's go. Okay, Mommy IOS still needs to finish our submission, but Mommy Olafle, let's have you finish with your submission first.
Let her use her time. I don't want to use that. Use your time so that I can use my own time. Time is time.
You have dabaru my thinking. Oh, mommy, continue. I will just put it together again. Mommy, continue.
Nígbà tẹ́ ti jí nínú táìmù pàdé wa.
Mi ò dẹ̀ jí táìmù wọn o, mi ò kàn fẹ́ kí n lo táìmù wọn tán ni, mo kàn lo díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ni. Mo dẹ̀ ti raise ọwọ́ mi sókè báyìí.
Àwa papọ̀ náà ni. Continue, mommy, continue.
So about the 10 years and 15 years thing, what I want to say about it is that Mama Mohbad, I don't think he's listening. He thought that we are the one making it up. He said one paroni. Someone might
You love me like this.
Someone merge it together and share it. He said 10 years I no see mommy. And then put Mama Mohbad and say, who is lying? Mama Mohbad is talking one paroni. Is it Mohbad that is lying, or we that will listen to the music? And the father that say, oh, say, wo shefuni. To so 10 years, is 15 years. Now, what Kitabiola share on his page that time is 15 years. This is why I want people to always stand by Baba Mohbad. I'm telling you, that man is computer on its own. And that is why he was not carried along when that young man, Pai. They know that he will record them, and he will not even carry, what are they calling it, his phone to record them. He will record them and be bringing it out. Those people are people that are supposed to go to school, but they do not have money. That is Baba Mohbad. His brain is, and he will tell you, and tell you the date, and tell you those people that knew about it, or those that were there, without mincing word. Once another person is coming out, they will relate it to what he said and be his witness. Why they refuse to bring him in is they know he will never concur with them. If he was the one they called when Mama Mohbad coming, Baba Mohbad will tell them, I'm standing my ground even though you will kill me. And that is why he was the last person they told about this young man's death. Baba Mohbad, I've come to the conclusion in my heart that this is a man that gave birth to a wonderful young man and stood by them to raise them to be what the whole world, like what Michael Jackson father did to his 5 Max Jacksons. That is who Baba Mohbad is. This one that come out and release a song for Mohbad, a tribute to Mohbad after 6 months. Who gave him that job that he was doing? Who gave him the skill? It is still the same Aloba Joseph, Oluwabamiwo, that gave all of them this skill. And I'm telling you now, if Blessing come out and sing, you will know their father have done 100% good job on them. Baba Mohbad in his recent outcry, or we call it a recent video of a video that she sent out. She said, "Nkokan obudo ṣe mí o, nkokan obudo ṣe ìyàwó ọmọ mi o, nkokan obudo ṣe àdúrà, nkokan obudo ṣe Liam." Kò dárúkọ Blessing. This will say you a big thing that Blessing never agree with the mother. Because to bá jẹ́ pé ó dárúkọ Blessing pé nǹkankan ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe Blessing, it's another thing. Àwọn tí Blessing ò bá agree kò agree pẹ̀lú ìyá ẹ̀. And I heard something before the arrest of Arifa that Westo was saying. Westo said, ṣé torí pé ẹ sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ń bá ṣe kinní kan pọ̀ ni ò ṣe respect ìyá ẹ̀? Because that young lady did not agree with the mother. Everything they were saying about that woman is just the truth. For her to save her face, she's supposed to just come out and tell the remaining children, the 2 of them, Blessing and Adura, that I am sorry, I failed you as a kid. I left without coming back to check on you. And they would have forgiven her and move on. You are coming to sit down as a mother of children. You were never there when they were growing up. I sit down and I listen to Prime Boy. Prime Boy was talking about Mohbad from when they become friends until the day Mohbad was no more. Mama Mohbad cannot see what Prime Boy was saying about Ileri Oluwa. How fail are you as a mother? And you come out to be shouting on top of your voices with the dry eyes, with no emotion. It means nobody was even after you when you start shouting. And someone is reading what they have written for you. They are reading the scripts for you to act on it. Now, on the way to act to put Baba Mohbad down, you now tell us that Mohbad was stabbed to death. Number one, when I listened to, I said, but you said you didn't enter that place. Tolani come out on his voice note already. He said Mama Mohbad was there seeing Mohbad lifeless body. But Mama, this same Mama Mohbad come and tell the populace, come and tell the Nigerian people that mi ò wọlé o, mi ò wọlé o, mi ò rí o, mi ò rókú ọmọ mi o. That was the first thing I said, but this woman said that mi ò rókú ọmọ mi. You still come out and tell us that Baba Mohbad ló sin ọmọ yẹn láàyè. So when people are crying before that young man was exhumed, Iya Mohbad was part of Wunmi that was allowing people to castigate, begin to speak ill of Baba Mohbad. Now, I saw that thing in the morning of, I think on Wednesday. The morning here will be afternoon in Nigeria. I'm like, when people, some young children have not even know where they want to put their feet. This young man, from the age of 17, have started doing exploits. That brought me into this justice, because on my bed I was crying. I said, well, what a life. What happened? This woman, Mama Mohbad, never see Mohbad when he was suffering, when he was climbing houses to do carpentry work. He has never seen him. He only came back to see him making small money from the Malians music. You are now coming to sit down as Mama Mohbad, and Baba said when the mother has come that she was taking her leave to let Mohbad live his life now. At least the mother is there to oversee things. He tells me that even with Mohbad giving the man money or not, the man is so contented with whatever he has. Mama Mohbad was still there, not contented with what Mohbad is giving her and not giving his father. He's not contented. He still went ahead to go and do abracadabra to come into their life and make sure he oversee how Mohbad will exit the world. You came, you were there, you were friend with the wife of your son, and things are happening. You never told your husband that you were like Hemotide. I want to have it all. I want to take everything. If that is the way it's done, Baba Mohbad will not let you sit to be the mother of that young 7-year-old boy that when you left with the father when you were living, and you never come back until when he was around 24 years. You never come back to check on him. You never call him on phone. Even the people that is talking about it said, even when you were hearing his name, Mohbad, you never know he was the one people are calling Mohbad. It was someone that told you, Shebi, Ileri Oluwa ni won pe ni Mohbad there money. Where you were living with another man. You don't know it's your son that is reigning as Mohbad. So why are you now coming out to say he won here Mohbad? You were not even thinking that why is my son is not, he's not proud of me. He said I'm a son of carpenter in his interview. He said 2024, this year that we are in, that is no more here now. He said 2020 year will be the year of me and my father. He said my father sing. We have songs together, but in 2024 we are going to release and work on it. That was what he was saying. He never said I'm a son of my pomo. How you are if you are selling pomo? Because my mother sold pomo when I was young. Pomo is what women sell to raise their children, to send their children to school. If you can sell pomo and still be poor, and you are poor to the extent you cannot send your children to school, then moye. Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé aláìmoye lèèyàn kan ó lò ṣì. Pa ẹ̀yin ẹsẹ̀ no ma ti mọ̀ pé òṣì ń bá ẹ rìn. Yorùbá used to say it. You came back, you never allowed the man, at least 40% of Mohbad's life, you never allowed the man to grip it and say, okay, my son do this, my son, let's go this. You were there like, tí Joseph ò bá gbọ́rọ̀ sí mi lẹ́nu, kò lè wọ ọ̀dọ̀, kò lè rán nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad. That's the way you feel you are so important. And when the boy now died, why don't you say, okay, since I'm the mother, go and bury the boy without calling the father? When you get there and think you are the mother, you have everything, you have the life and death of Mohbad. Why don't you say, okay, you would have tried that as a mother. Mo tún gbọ́ nǹkan tí ọ̀pọ̀nú kan sọ pé ọkọ mi ni the husband of my youth. Àwọn kankan máa ń parọ́ fúnra wọn. Husband of your youth. Àtòkú àtàyè ìwọ ló ní as a wife. Why don't you just give the order and go and bury and say, ẹ lọ sí tí bàbá ẹ bá dé máa sọ fún pé ó ti kú mo dẹ̀ tí ní kán lọ sí. It means bàbá ọmọ ló lọmọ tí Yorùbá máa ń sọ yẹn. Ó dúró gbọngbọngbọn ni. Wọ́n ní òkè òkun ló ní kinní kan bàbá ọmọ ló lọmọ. When he died, no one of you can carry him and say, you only embalm him and keep him there and wait for the father to come. Even though you cannot tell the father that Mohbad died, you just do it and run away. So you push him to the trouble. You push him to know what to do with the body of that young man. So when the people are saying, hey, what's in lie, you would have come out and say, if you don't support that, what people are saying towards your father-in-law, you can say, you can call a press brief and say, oh, my husband died so time on Tuesday because we don't know how to tell the father he was not sick. That's why when my father-in-law came, he met him dead and asked us that, okay, can we take him to mortuary? When we got to mortuary, there was no death certificate. They were unable to take it and police station. That's the reason why we hurriedly go and bury him. It's not that my father-in-law buried him when it's not confirmed dead. You kept quiet and allowed the public to castigate the person of Mr. Aloba. When Mr. Aloba now felt that the heat is getting too much, people are blaming him too much. And you people that know when this young man died did not come out to save the day, that's when he started talking that my son died in his house. So this is how it happened, and this is what I do. I take it. That's when people begin to say, we thought you did not do all these things. And that is the genesis of what brought us to where we are today. Okay, now we heard he died in the house. Was Naira Marley the one that come to the house? Was Sam Larry the one that... This is where Wumi, Darosha, Adura, DJ Bami, and the rest cannot come and tell us and lifestyle how Mohbad died. And we are still here going to 8 months. And the so-called wife, the so-called girlfriend, the so-called mother of the only child, and the so-called next of kin, and I don't understand, to Mohbad's estate is celebrating a year birthday, and is dancing, and is singing, or is miming Mohbad's song. And people are telling me, or they are saying it, he's singing is, I say it's a lie. This young lady did not have pain that I have for Mohbad. That lady you saw did not have half of my pain. Because if she has that pain that I'm feeling for Mohbad, by now she will come out and dare everything. All the industry god, you will dare them and come and say, okay, when we got home, this is what happened. I've been afraid to say this. That is why the guy that died in a hotel in Osun State, the wife insisted, we share everything. This is the address. This is the time. My husband slept here. If the lady have not been like, I'm afraid though, at least people are calling her. But she insisted. She said, no, my husband is here. And police went there and see where the young man was buried and brought him out. You can do the same thing for your husband. The people that, if you are telling us that someone killed your husband, Ileri Oluwa, and you know them, you don't want to say it, they will still be the one that will eliminate you, if need be. If need be, because if you know my secret and you don't want to say it out, and I'm a threat to your life, one day I will say kò sígbà tí ò ní sọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àmukúrò ńlẹ̀, and that is it. So this lead me to another this thing that someone is saying blah 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 blah. Blue angel, red angel, green angel. 4 people used to sleep with a girl before you become a blue angel. I'm like, ibo la tún já sí yìí. 4 people in the group will sleep with someone before they can promote that person to the position of blue angel. I say, So, and the man was trying to say everything about the blue, because the blue angel thing is never what I want to come and say outside. I'm just going there. And because you are a blue angel, and this young man already told you that he's done with this relationship. I saw your hand, though. Let me just round up. I saw your hand. Then when they say he told you he's done with this relationship, and you said you will end him and end his career. At least we are not the ones saying it. It's someone that said it in court. And you went up into his room, and what we now hear or see is dead body. What are you saying? Wọ́n ní àjẹ́ ké lánàá, ọmọ kú lénìí. Wọ́n ní ta ni ò ṣàìmọ̀ pé àjẹ́ tó ké lánàá tó pọ̀ ọmọ tó kú lénìí jẹ. To me, I can't come out straight, because on this platform we don't talk like that. That you are the one that kill your husband. But I know in my mind, in my heart of hearts, that you are the pine of the pine of Mohbad. Thank you. You talk. I can see your hand. You are bidding me farewell. Don't worry. I will still come back. Thank you. You are muted, though. You are muted. Nobody is hearing you. You are muted.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry. I just wanted us to mind the the comment and everything. Yeah. Personally, just like you said, we don't but there's a. Thank you so much, man. You understand what I'm trying to say. Adama, I see you. Don't let us forget, we're gonna be preparing for the X platform very soon, and yeah. Mommy iOS, you were gonna say something, Mommy iOS. Let's have you, ma.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mommy Olafle. So it's not that we are really against anybody. We are not against CY. We are not against Mama Mohbad. But we are just trying to analyze what is going on to see if what could have transpired, that has led to them to behave in this irrational way, because it is not a normal behavior. So what could be the reason? And like you said, the motive of what happened. Now, yeah, according to Spending, he said 3 people were upstairs: Mohbad, CY, and Adura. Now, let's look a bit into Adura. If you are just the immediate younger brother to Mohbad, maybe 2 years difference or 3, I'm not really sure of that, but you are the immediate brother and you were in the room, in the house, and you realize that the fight was too much, I believe you should have done something. It doesn't matter whether you don't. This is not an issue of I don't want to interfere into their marital. No. Because a fight that has lasted for 2 hours in the car, in the house, the fight continued. I think he should have done better in trying, to resolve this fight. Is it that you should have intervened in one way. Same thing goes to Spending. You can't say it's their family matter, I don't want. No. Cherry, you know that this is, it can't lead to anything. But when it becomes violent, I see no reason why they shouldn't have intervened in that fight. I see no reason why they shouldn't have intervened. So you can't just say, no. To me, they would have seen that the nature of this particular fight was different from maybe the normal ones that they usually have. And now, the question is, young couples, they are just in their 20s. What could be the reason why they will be having frequent fights in the house? I don't really know. Young couples, 20s, or yes, 20s, fighting almost every time. And the only way that CY knows, during this fight is to go leave the house and go and lodge in a hotel. Does that solve the problem? To me, no. Does that solve the problem? No. How can you be, because you are fighting with your husband or partner, you leave the house and go and lodge in a hotel? So,
Sorry, mommy, iOS. Can I just interject you, please?
okay.
Yes, I apologize. I just want to buttress your points. I am on the same line with you. Couples under the age of 30 fighting every day, seamlessly. It's surprising to me. That is to say, they are not even compatible. That boy is being bullied outside and inside his house. He's being bullied by his music associate. He's being bullied by his lover, his baby mama, being bullied by everyone around him. That boy saw bullying like he sleeps and wakes up with it. That's the reason why he's so incoherent. Sometimes you see him, he looks very, very withdrawn. Thank you very much, ma.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, yes, what could be the reason for that kind of relationship? It's too young to be having, fight bosa every day now. And yeah, so Adura still have a lot to tell us. He has a lot to tell us. Why was he with his brother's phone? Let me now think that maybe the phone was given to him. Maybe at the point Mohbad wanted to get on the stage, it is possible that maybe when he wanted to get on the stage to sing, he could have dropped the phone, with the brother. But of course, why didn't he give back the phone to his brother, after he got off the stage and into the car? Why did he have to hold back onto that phone till that Monday when they were fighting? And now there is a serious fight in the room. No matter what, there is a serious fight. You now said you went to hand over the phone to your brother and you didn't even know the person who collected the phone from you. Is it that he's so nonchalant attitude? You don't even care about anything. You have been hearing people shouting, fighting in a room, and you went there. You knew that it is from this room. They are fighting. You now wanted to even use the opportunity. Okay, my brother, take your phone. And the door was opened so slightly that you didn't even see what was happening in the room. And the hand that even collected the phone from you, you can't even say, okay, this is the hand of a woman. This is the hand of a man. And you went back just like that. What kind of brother is this? What kind of brother is this? You know nothing about your brother. Ta ló yẹ kó dúró sétí ilẹ̀kùn tó máa fi etí síbẹ̀ tó máa gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Ta ló yẹ kó jálẹ̀kùn wọlé pé ìwọ ọmọbìnrin má pẹ̀gbọ́n mi fún mi? Ta ló yẹ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Irú love wo nìyẹn? Or what kind of privacy is that you are keeping? And now you are now telling me again, Senator Ichu, ordinary senator, he is now telling us again, when he went, this is the guy that knew that they were fighting. He knew that, he went there to give them phone. He didn't see what was happening. This is the same person that appeared at the corona and said, when they asked him, who do you think or what caused the death of, you said you don't know, that it is CY now that is telling you. Okay. Prime Boy, at least he's sure Prime Boy didn't follow them to the house. And he knew that Prime Boy was dropped at the venue of the place. And in the house, they were still fighting. She Prime Boy no lo to disappear wonu yara ni to tun wan ba won jambe ni. Báwo ni ọpọlọ ẹ ò ṣe sọ jí báyìí that he has to, okay, even if CY tell you, ṣé ọpọlọ ẹ ò lè reason things out that ilé ìṣojú mi now, I witnessed the fight. To me, he knew what happened. He knew exactly what happened. That is my own opinion. He knew exactly what happened. So it could be that he was finally involved maybe in the final pie with a promise, with a oath. He can't tell me that. But did Adura actually say anything about any fight in the house? Ish, did he say anything about any fight in the house?
Arguments.
He said there was an argument.
And he said there was blood when he got into the room.
He said there was blood and he cannot hold that girl and ask her where the blood is from. So what kind of brother is this?
But he was promised a huge part of the estate now. At least it's easy. That
Next of kin.
time they were saying, they submitted to sign their will. Adura was one of the people that inherited the estate with Liam. And Adura was part of the people that continued to go to court with Naira Marley to get the Mohbad's money. So, for CY to have given that type of aid to Adura, knowing fully well that Mama Adura likes money, they have position, they have at least 50% of whatever Mohbad left for them. That's why you see Mama Adura acting.
Yeah.
She already said it. Yeah, she already said it that she knows that she stands to benefit the most from her son's loss. So she actually said it. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mommy iOS, before I go to Man No Be God and Twenty, Mommy iOS, from your last point, let me quickly say this. Okay, that's what is dedicated to anybody that needs to Soji to come and give testimony. Thank you, ma. Okay, Man No Be God. Man No Be God, let's have you. Okay, Man No Be God, let's have you. Are you there, Man No Be God? Okay, fast. Let's quickly move to 20. 20, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about mobile phone, the other phone, because I can remember when mobile said, "Where is my other phone?" That you have deleted all my WhatsApp message like that. So I need Baba team to check that phone. They should go into that phone and check. And again, mobile said that you can't eat all my wealth. That is why you want to kill me. Abi that it may be because of the property of a stuff that Wunmi killed in, something like that. So mobile already know that it's
20,
because of
20,
property.
20,
Yeah.
20. You can't say because of the property, she killed. Don't use the word kill. She killed. You understand? Let's be mindful. There's a way we can say something without actually saying that thing. You understand? I already put out this disclaimer. So, yeah, thank you.
All right. So I need Baba team to work on that.
Okay, thank you so much, Twinchi. Man No Be God, are you there? Man No Be God, are you there? Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Please don't let us forget 4 o'clock. We're gonna be on the X app. That is the formerly known as Twitter, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. The Creative. Thank you. 4 p.m. Nigerian time. We're gonna be on the X app. Have some couple of conversations there. And I believe some couple of disclaimers are going to be read to everybody at the beginning of the program so that, we don't know who is who. Drained. I'm not going to say anything. So before we move forward, Man No Be God, are you there?
All right. I was a little bit far from my phone.
Okay, that's no problem.
It is well.
The handle is justice_Mohbad on X, formerly known as Twitter. Justice_Mohbad. Justice_Mohbad. For the admin if you are one of the admin on the page, please you can help us put it on the comment section so that the people will be able to join the X app. Thank you. Man, no be God, let's have you.
All right. Thank you so much. And for everyone that is still standing strong, thank you all. I know that this justice will get in Jesus' name. So everybody have really said many things. Before you play that music, then when Mommy Joke was speaking, a lot of things I want to say, she has already said it. You know, I remember the first time that Wumi come out to insult Baba. Then you see Papariano was really shouting, they should sue this lady, they should sue her. You know, they did not take any action on that because she was the one that first of all come out and said that Baba killed his son. Then leave her alone. A lot of things is just going on, and I believe people working with Baba should just don't leave this thing so that they will not later succeed with, I know they will not succeed in Jesus' name, with what they are planning to do for this man. Because for the beginning, this man was not there. But what we were hearing that got many people emotion, it was he buried in a life. And before this man start coming out to talk and say he was not there, even before he get there, the guy was even embalmed. This is why so many people turn around and start supporting this man. Because many people were against him for the beginning. Even them that they have done this evil, they are even, I can tell you for free that they are even regretting why they allow them to assume Mohbad body. Because they thought they can just go away with the whole thing. They know that Baba was not a social media type of person then. So when everything happened, everybody, they were just pushing everything on his head. And now they are not still resting. They are still pushing it on him. So let's just try and take, as in those people working with him that have his contact, they should do something about what this Iyadura said. And let things move on so that tomorrow, see, if we still take this thing as if, okay, let's say for instance, this mobile issue has really taught me a lot of things, because now I believe that it's only Mohbad that loved these people, all the whole people that they were living with him. It's only him that loved them. They did not care about him. So now I have changed the way I behave to people. If I give you a trial, I see that the way you relate to me is different from the way I'm related to you. I will withdraw myself, because this time after this thing, I start thinking different thing, because I know that it's only Mohbad. If Mohbad did not love them, he will not put them in the house. He's the one feeding them. He's the one, and there was a fight. You people cannot even call. We cannot even say, okay, let's call this father out to come and settle them again, because you people knows that it's the father that always come and settle. You people leave both of them, and look at what everything has resulted to. So the thing I really want to talk about is this particular one, that Baba legal team, the people that they are close to him, they should take action for this word, so that this thing, they will, because they have plan with these people. They are very wise. They have plan. So that they will not go and do something. They will say, hey, Iya Mohbad said that, oh. He said that, oh. Because whether it's the Iya Mohbad now they are planning for now, so that they will put it in Baba head again. We don't know. They should not just look at this thing like that. So that is just something I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. No be God. they will definitely know the right action to take. I want to appreciate everybody. I think since 10 o'clock we've been here, 10 or 11 o'clock we've been here, and this is about 3 o'clock. And by 4 p.m. Nigerian UK time, there's going to be a meeting on the X app on Justice for Mohbad. I'm going to have some couple of discussions there. And yes, Justice_Mohbad is the undo. Let's do well to join. And if you are in the UK, US or the Canada, please, the time is going to be 10:11 a.m. 10:11 a.m. Please, let's do well to join. Let's do well to join. Get Onota, Brown Sugar Babe, Olayemi, William Ogundeyi, Remy Omo, Lara Sunshine, Veronica Fumi, Solesi, Nwachuku Oscar, DB Beauty, and Aesthetics, Onyi Damola, Nelly Somi, Main, Mani, Oluwakemi 978, user 339161044000560, Ashake Ade, my beautiful sister, Ashake Ade, Nature's Fresh Solution, D Mike, Naida, everybody, Olubamidele, Owiat Beauty, Debbie, Sholi Farm, Daddy EA, Linda Adua, Brown, Mr. Brown, thank you so much, RA, Mr.